I'm Chastity.
And I'm Chance, and we're from the band Ceremony.
And you're about to watch our new music video, Could Have Been Love,
on MTRTV.
1, 0.
Hi, I'm Ron Groh, production manager on Quantum Leap television series. Just want to welcome you to Universal Studios. We're going to take a little tour in a minute. Want you to see how the other half lives. Welcome to all you people on MTRTV.
It really is.
I'm Sean Dixon, and I'm from Scotland.
I'm Jim McCulloch, and I'm from Scotland, and we are in the Soup Dragons.
And you are watching MTRTV.
This is Lane from Alice in Chains, and you're watching MTRTV, your metal thrash rock connection.
We're loose, we're wild, we're rocking live at Exposure 54 in Hollywood, the pirate radio underground out of its cage and on the streets with Nirvana from their latest release. That song is In Bloom. It's sold out. Sorry, the Nirvana show with the Red Hot Chili Peppers is sold out. But come on down, we got free rock and roll here with, of course, Warren P going on in about 40 minutes, and then around 10 o'clock, it's going to be Kick. So come on down to the party. Going to keep it rocking now with about 45 minutes of non-stop rock and roll. Here's Van Halen on 100.3 KQLZ Los Angeles, the Pirate Radio Underground.
Watching MTRTV, and we're here in Toronto at the Hard Rock Cafe, and coming up is a video called Wargasm, and it's by a band called L7. They're an all-female thrash rock kind of band that are based in LA, and here we are showing what our meals are. And two of the female members of this band, you can watch it. You can watch the food as I'm talking. Two of the female members of this band started an well, let's try that again. Two of the members from this band formed an organization called Rock for Choice, and it's, talks about women's rights and pro-choice and all that. And they really kick ass. They're an awesome band, and hopefully they're going to give women some status and equality.
Register to vote.
A lot of people who aren't registered to vote, and there's a reason why they're not registered, because they don't feel like they have choices.
You have the power to change your world. Don't underestimate it.
It's your future. Start taking control of it now. Register and vote.
I think one of the main ones is abortion.
I think the economic issue is very important.
The next debate is being held on the campus of Michigan State University.
here with Lollapalooza in Pine Knob with Rock the Vote, nationwide organization concerned about getting people 18 to 20-something registered to vote and going in this next election. If you want to get involved or get information from Rock the Vote, you can write to them at Department STC 0792, Post Box 76867, Los Angeles, California 90076, 0867. October 5th, 1992 is the deadline. You have to get registered to vote before then if you want to vote either way in this next presidential election.
My name is Pamela Schiffman, and we're on the Lollapalooza tour, and I'm with the Michigan Abortion Rights Action League, MARAL. MARAL is the pro-choice arm of the political arm of the pro-choice movement here in Michigan. We're working to keep abortion safe, legal, and available for all women in the state of Michigan. We do this by electing pro-choice candidates to statewide and national office, and by getting people involved in the political process. If you'd like to get involved with MARAL, please call us at our office. The number is 313-827-4550, and we can give you more information.
Hi, my name's Joe. Smart Products, and we're running the Smart Bar here. Basically, the drinks are like an overdose of vitamins and amino acids. They give you a lift, they clear your head, they totally increase performance.
Hi, my name is Eric Johnson of the Cannabis Action Network, and we are touring with Lollapalooza Tour. We set up a marijuana legalization booth, and we show people the benefits of hemp for the industrial uses. We talk about the medicinal uses of the flowering tops and the recreational uses. We're for legalization across the board. And there's information we give out, and mailing list petitions and stuff. And Lollapalooza is letting us set up. There's let me see. Hold on.
Fielding.
Stop. Start it again.
Come on, James. All right. I'm Brad.
I'm Leonard.
I'm Chester.
And I'm James.
And you're listening to MTRTV Metal Thrash Rock. And we are collectively the Smashing Pumpkins. Squids, have you? Swing! I got a soul that cannot sleep at night when something just ain't right. Blood red burn without sight. Exploding egos in the night. Mixed like sticks of dynamite.
It came from Sub Pop. One world, one network, one video. It is a trip to the circus. An invitation to the riot. Sex on the rocks. Every man its prisoner. Every woman its slave.
Video cassette now available, including Nirvana, Mudhoney, Tad, Seaweed the Fluid, Beat Happening, The Headcoats, Dwarves, and Afghan Wigs.
Rick Parisher produced the record. We recorded in Seattle. And he's a local engineer who owns a studio called London Bridge in Seattle. And excellent engineer, and at the time, he's the same guy that we did Temple of the Dog with, and just was the right guy at the time to do it.
So you worked with him before?
We've done a lot of demos with him before, and it's usually, London Bridge is usually a studio where we go cut new songs and stuff, and we get them in, we're in Seattle and stuff, so it's very much like a home environment. Well, for Pearl Jam, it's quick, because the band's only been around for about a year, so, but I think that everyone in the band has been playing music for a really long time, and so in that sense, it's just the results of the situation are quick. I think everyone's been putting effort into it for years and years, so.
So how has like the lifestyle of the band and how has things changed in the last year since you guys have had this success?
We gave ourselves $200 a month raises, and And other than that, maybe some car payments were made, and we're able to actually afford a tour with our own production now, which is really something we really wanted to do because we wanted to play small clubs and like play it with our own sound and make sure it sounded really, really good, like every night consistently. And so now we're touring with production, which is great.
So what did you think about the Chili Peppers tour?
It was amazing.
Was it good working with them?
Absolutely. We played basically sold-out shows to like almost 1,000 people every night all over Europe. So.
And you're going back, are you?
Yeah, we're going to go back and do festivals in June.
Does that include the Lollapalooza?
Lollapalooza's after that, so we do that in June, and Lollapalooza starts, I think, July.
Okay. Who else is on the bill with that? Is that Soundgarden?
Soundgarden, Ice Cube, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Ministry, Jesus and the Mary Chain, and either like Ned's or Social D or someone like that. It comes all different ways. Sometimes it comes in jams. Sometimes Jeff will bring in something. Sometimes Eddie will bring in something. Sometimes Dave will bring in something. Generally, the way we write is someone will bring an idea in and we'll just jam on it. So it may be a complete song, but it's going to end up being different probably than even the person expected as far as just like the way it grooves or how the bass line's going to affect it, all those things.
So it's kind of a collaboration with everybody.
Most definitely. Hi, this is Stone from Pearl Jam, and you're watching MTRTV.
Jennifer Batten, renowned GIT whiz, called the Goddess of Guitar. This is off her second album, Above, Below, and Beyond. It's Flight of the Bumblebee. Check it out.
I want to get
for people to take their words into action. I think that's the key of our survival and the survival of this planet is to put the things that you're passionate about, the issues in your life that means something to you, to do something more than complain about it. That's the problem in the United States is people complain, but then voting time, they kick back on their ass and think, oh, well, there's nothing I can do about it and continue to be disenfranchised. When that's not the way. That's a defeatist attitude, and that's letting them win. The thing we got to do in 1992 is make sure that we try and reverse some of that attitude. And people like Rock the Vote are a good organization that are helping to reverse that swing. Like what Karl wrote in the record, I think is so timely. What does it say, Karl?
Let me remember. Politics is the control of wealth and power. You are being conditioned to condemn politics as petty and boring, thus allowing those in power to become more powerful. Something to that extent.
Basically, just saying they're trying to make the whole system boring, so your ass will stay out of the system. And they're succeeding because we have an entrenched political system that's been in there the last 12 years and has taken the United States and put it back to 1955. We've secured a conservative court. They're going to take away a woman's right to have an abortion. Reproductive rights are going to go away in the next year. And tons of other gains that were made in the late 60s and early 70s are going to go now because we've been too lazy. And it's time this year to take your actions and your words into actions and do something in 1992. And one of the things that you were talking about was the North Carolina Progressive Network, and that was just something that came out of a bunch of people that were working on a campaign. Jesse Helms, who a lot of people will know, who's been an infamous senator and for the last 16 years has made a lot of gains in making things like music have a lot more scrutiny put on top of it and a lot more a different moral system put on dissecting what should be presented and how things should be presented. And he's much more into the idea of censoring music and art and stuff like that. And we worked on that campaign and we lost because he has much more power and has a lot more money. And just developed a little group, a political group afterwards. That's about all it was. But I mean, the main thing the point of it is that I'm a high school dropout, and if I can get involved in a campaign and actually make a difference, then anybody can. I mean, I'm nobody special, And I mean, activism can be putting a bumper sticker on somebody's car, or somebody taking a gun to Jesse Helms' head and blowing his brains out. There's different levels, and we've got to start now. We got to start now.
Hi. Come closer. 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 Not that close. That's better. Have you ever wanted to know what really goes on backstage? What does Poison look like without their makeup? What's John Bon Jovi really like? Is that bulge in Brett's pants real? Now, find out what beautiful women like me do to get backstage. Call the Groupie Hotline, where beautiful women tell all. It's not just a recorded message. It's live groupie confessions. It's live, and it's hot. Why don't you call your special friend now, 24 hours a day? Rock and roll never sleeps. It's not just a recorded message. It's live groupie confessions. It's live, and it's hot. So why don't you call your special friend right now? I'm waiting for you. Just dial 1-900-GROUPIE. Must be over 18. If under 18, get your parents' permission. $2.99 for the first minute, $5 for each additional minute. Hear live women giving their real confessions. Call now. I'm waiting.
See, I'm not from here. I'm from Ottawa. So I watched the show. I didn't see
saw the earring though.
Yeah. That's the one that was supposed to be. Oh, give me a hug.
What are you doing?
Oh man, I like this. Oh, look. Hey, hey, hey. Oh shit.
Well, sex.
Boy, women are really forward here, aren't they? Come here.
Are you part of the group? Or something?
No, we're just friends. You're American. Some from Michigan to harass us. Right? Yeah, like she's right. We like get off the street. So that was the pregnant one from last year, and it was my baby. You made me carry your old man around in an egg. Oh, God.
Baby, fucker.
I'm just going up.
Up the bone.
I'll bend over. Oh boy, that's your job there.
I got the pleasure.
You got a flag in your ass. What? All right. Yeah, we're thirsty.
Hey, let's take a look at this. This is Spike off Degrassi. Which one?
He's got a t-shirt. What? Degrassi. All right.
Empty bomb.
Oh, bend over, Dex. Oh, all right. He's got a Degrassi shirt. How the hell did he get a Degrassi shirt? I don't have a Degrassi shirt.